Imo troubled Guba battle. Court verdict throws Okorocha son-in-law into mourning. How? Oh boy. This issue of Okorocha and his son-in-law and the politics in Imo State is getting a different tone. So while Senator Ethelbert Okorocha's son-in-law, Ugumba Uche Musu, was on street tour of Owerri Street yesterday, in defiance of the extant laws of the land, causing traffic jam and untold hardship to both motorists and pedestrians. Little did he know that his locus at the ongoing governorship tribunal has been thrown aboard. Oh boy. Sources close to the family disclosed that every member of the family has been in the mourning mood, which ARC followers discussing in groups. Which ARC followers are discussing in groups. So in its judgment, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja yesterday ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to remove the name of Uche Musu as a governorship candidate in the last election held in Imo State. Oh boy. Justice Enyang Ekwo voided Musu's candidacy on the grounds of double nomination by two political parties, the All Progressive Congress APC and the Action Alliance AA, in violation of Section 37 of the Electoral Act. So the court, in its judgment, upheld the case of the plaintiffs, the Action People's Party, and its Deputy National Chairman, Mr. Uche Nnadi, that Musu's governorship candidate or candidature was null and void on the grounds of a multiplicity of nominations as a governorship candidate of both the APC and the AA. Can you imagine? So Justice Ekwong, however, declared that the nomination of Musu by the AA as a governorship candidate is invalid, null and void, having been made at the pendency of similar nomination of the second defendant Musu by the APC for the same office or the same position. So the judge noted that Musu affirmed to be the APC's governorship candidate in a statement to oath sworn before the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. So the judge similarly declared that Musu has not been validly nominated by the third defendant, which is AA, as its governorship candidate for the Imo State governorship election, having been made at the pendency of the order of Justice Valentine Ashi of the Abuja High Court recognized the second defendant as the candidate of the APC for the Imo State 2019 governorship election. Can you imagine the whole 2019, not even 2023? So you noted that Musu participated in the APC's primary held on 6 October 2018 and was subsequently nominated as the party's governorship candidate. Now, while laying claim on the APC's governorship ticket amidst stiff opposition from members of the party, he was said to have, on 9th of October 2018, obtained an order of Justice Valentine Ashi, now deceased, of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, recognizing him as a valid candidate of the party. So in the midst of this, Musu was also offered the ticket of the AA. So delivering judgment on the plaintiff's case, Justice Ekwo held that there is no controversy that on October 6, 2018, the second defendant, which is Musu, had himself submitted as a governorship candidate of the APC. That was in 2018. So furthermore, there is no controversy that to secure his nomination by the APC, the second defendant on October 9, 2019, obtained an order of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, which subsists having not been set aside. Oh boy. So furthermore, there's no controversy that to secure his nomination by the APC and second defendant on on the October 9, 2019, obtained an order of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, which subsists, having not been set aside as well. So it is illegal in the eyes of the law. No one is allowed to benefit from an illegal act. So the second defendant allowed himself to be nominated by APC and AA respectively, which is Action Alliance. So it is hereby declared that the nomination of the second defendant by the All Progressive Congress APC and Action Alliance, the third defendant, is invalid, null and void, and constituted a violation of Section 37 of the Electoral Act of 2010 as amended. So an order of this Honorable Court is hereby made directing the first defendant, INEC, to remove the name of the second defendant, Musu, as the governorship candidate of the third defendant, AA, in the 2019 Imo State governorship election for multiple nominations in violation of the provisions of Section 37 of the Electoral Act. So an order of this Honorable Court is hereby made restraining the first defendant, INEC, from recognizing the second defendant, Musu, as the governorship candidate of the third defendant, AA, and or any other political party for the 2019 Imo State governorship election. So an order of this Honorable Court is hereby made restraining the first defendant, INEC, from giving value to any act done in the pursuance of the second defendant purported candidature of the third defendant, AA, and or by other political parties in the 2019 Imo State governorship election. So according to one Musu's aides, he said he will appeal the ruling, saying that it is in contradiction with the judgment they earlier had at the Supreme Court validating his candidature of AA. Time don't pass now. Why is he still fighting to validate and not to validate? Time for the election has passed, for crying out loud. How about these people? Now money when they don't buy, thief, keep, now they catch them so. So you knew you wanted to play a very fast game so that he will be in two different parties, So anyone this one not go, this one could go. Not be so now. You can't do that. The law has already stipulated it. And in the comment section, someone say, "Child, there was a great profession of journalism, now dysfunctional. There used to be a maxim, nothing is as stable as a day-old story. But today, a 5-year-old story is packaged as fresh news." Wow, there was a profession. I tell you, we are talking about 2018, 2019, and we are talking, no, maybe the matter just came up now. That is it. This guy need to understand. Maybe this case has been in the court since 2019 till now. Most likely. Because what we see here, the case is talking about today, but it looks more like the matter has been on ground for quite some time. So I will be surprised if he was expecting anything different. Actually, Phoenix is due to go on extinction for wasting our data. Not be lie. This is pure and unbiased judgment, no controversy. Phoenix is a now. Wow. So you people had nothing to report, but went to archives to bring a 5-year-old case as if it happened today. Now, wow, tire. All reprobates will end in hellfire. What is wrong with this platform called Phoenix? Everybody say this news now old news. This judgment made mockery of APC-led federal government and the judiciary under their watch. What mockery are you talking about? Talk to your blogger here to always update his platform and stop wasting people's time. The way you are even jubilating over an old news as if you don't understand it. Surprises most people do. So this case is almost a 5-year-old case. So why is it coming today? Most likely the judgment was made today or yesterday or within the week. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment over this case.